right. So, hi everyone. Thank you so much for coming on and joining us tonight. I sound a little bit like a frog, so I apologize for that. I spent yesterday being completely sick, but feeling better today, and I'm really excited to get my business launched. And I'm so thankful for all of you for being here and being a part of this launch. So I want to start just a little bit about saying, why I made the switch, why I'm transitioning into something new. For those of you that don't know, I was with a network marketing company for 5 years, and it was very successful for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It helped me a lot, helped me gain confidence. It helped me to become me again, to find myself again, to be able to lead other women in their businesses, and so much more. And it really over time just kind of grew and morphed for me. That business actually allowed me to leave my 9 to 5 job and work from home full time, which was amazing. But over the past year, I've kind of just had this burning feeling like I needed something more. I wanted something more. I had such a desire to help people to win. And that just wasn't something that was actively happening in my business anymore. So I decided, after seeing just a little bit of some of the things that Tisha shared, and then I started stalking Jerica as well, who you're going to meet both of these ladies tonight. But the way that they changed and morphed in their business really spoke to me in what I wanted to offer to other people, both in product wise, because I want to share products with people that are helpful to them and that can help change their lives. But I also wanted to help people in the business side of things to achieve their goals and really win in their businesses. So that's kind of why I've decided to move forward and make this transition and move on to this new chapter in my life. And I'm really incredibly excited about it. I was watching The Greatest Showman the other day, and there's a song in it that kind of hit me. It says, like, every night you lie in bed, brightest colors fill your head, a million dreams keep keeping me awake. And it was just like, I think of what the world can be. And that really kind of resonated with me, because like I want so much potential for not only my customers, but also my teammates. And so that song just kind of like keeps trickling in the back of my head, because I really want to see the world and see the vision and the dreams that can become reality for everybody. So I just kind of want to start a little bit by talking about some of the products that I'm really excited about. So let me kind of back up a little bit, getting ahead of myself here. So what really attracted me to this business was the fact that it's an online business, but it has such a different approach than regular network marketing. So this is social retail, and essentially they'll explain that a whole lot better than I can. But it's really just sharing what you love and what speaks to you and what resonates with you and what is helping you, and attracting people based on that. I don't have to host parties anymore, which is one of like the biggest blessings on the face of the planet. I don't have to send thousands of messages out every day. I can simply just put the information out there and seek the people who want that information. They're going to come to me and they're going to find me. And that's something that's really exciting to me, and that I'm really looking forward to helping people that actually want to be helped, instead of, kind of feeding through a market of people and trying to talk people into being helped, essentially. So the business model really spoke to me, because not only is it a different angle and a different business approach, but it has I'm going to say this wrong, dual-sided compensation plan. Is that right? Okay. So it has a dual-sided compensation plan. So not only can you make money in building your team, but you can also make money just in sales. So it's really kind of up to you and what you desire to do with your business. And the other thing that really spoke to me about it was that the customer also wins. So we have this huge gamut of products that we can share, but the customers can get the same discounts that we can as social marketers. Is that right? So they get coupon codes that they can use. And just when you when you register, you get like your own referral link, which gives you coupon codes that you can give out to people. And when those people buy products, you get a discount as well as they get a discount. And I love that as far as like the customer side of things, because you're not having to host parties, you're not having to put in a ton of work, you're not having to reach out to people and do all this extra work. You just have a code that you share with somebody and you can get a discount on the products that you want to love and that you want to try and that you want to use again and again and again. So between the dual sided compensation plan and the customer rewards program, it really spoke to me that everybody in the business is winning. You know, everybody gets an angle of the business that they're winning in. The products are clean, non-toxic products that are backed by research, and that's amazing. Like, there's so many products on the market, right? And we look at the different products, and some of them we might get really intrigued by, but these products are clean, they're toxin free, and they are backed by research. And that level of high quality product really kind of spoke to me. And that was honestly the last thing that spoke to me. The business model, the the dual sided compensation plan, the customer rewards program, all of those things spoke to me first. And actually, there's a couple other things. The systems that are in place in the business was like huge. When they shared the different systems, the transition program that you have when you're leaving one business and coming into a new business, the team trainings, all of those things that are provided for you. So if you're completely new to this, there are steps to take and there's information provided each day. If you've been in this for a while, it's a nice plan to help you transition into making it simple and to adjust to the difference in the business plan and the business model. And the fact that all of those systems are in place and I didn't have to come up with anything, I don't have to provide team trainings, I don't have to create that content on a regular basis, also really spoke to me, because that's giving me time back to spend with my family. But it's also providing value to my team and to those who join me so that they can win in their business as well. So there's just so many things that spoke to me about the business that I really started asking a lot of questions and got really excited about it. And then I started researching the products, because I wasn't going to join something without knowing a little bit about the products, a little bit about where they came from as a business and why, and how the products have developed, because that's really important, how things have changed and grown over time. So I'm really excited to kind of share a little bit about the products now. So I actually have not tried any of the products yet. So I'm really excited. I actually got my box today and I'm really excited to try the products. And I've heard amazing things from so many people who have reached out to me. Some of you actually are on the call tonight, who have reached out to me and asked about what I'm doing. And some of you have already tried the products and love them. And that really makes me happy, because I know that I'm in something that people love. And I'm really excited about, I'm just going to talk about a handful of products. I know Jerica's going to touch on some of the products as well. But I've got a list because I'm so incredibly learning still. Like, there are so many amazing products and I am learning, but I've got a list here that I just kind of want to touch base with a little bit about a few of them. So the lean body system is probably the one thing that I'm most excited about. And that is a weight loss trifecta, we'll call it, that helps with weight loss. It helps to reduce fat, to burn more calories, boost your metabolism, and decrease cravings. And it's a 3-part system that you use that's naturally helping your body do what it needs to do to lose weight. So it's not like you're adding some chemicals that are going to create changes in your body. So I'm really excited about that one. And part of that includes the trim. Actually, I have all of that in my kit, so I'm really excited to kind of launch and get started with that one. And then the Go, which is clean energy, but not only is it clean energy, it provides 24 brain boosting ingredients. So I don't know about you, but as I age, like, my brain, especially after having children, my brain is just like shut off 90% of the time. It's like, what was I doing? You know, you walk into one room and you're thinking about something and then you're like, I totally forgot why I walked in here. So I'm really excited about the fact that not only does it provide clean energy, but it also helps to boost your brain, because I definitely need that. Gut health is another category that I'm really excited about, because with your gut health also affects your brain health. And this is not only like routine gut health, but it has a prebiotic, a probiotic and a postbiotic in it. So that is helping your guts in 3 different ways to create benefits for your body and your brain. So I'm really excited about that one. And then, sorry guys, we also have household care, which our family is allergic to bleach. So a lot of cleaning products have bleach in it. So I'm really excited to find something that is clean and non-toxic that I can clean with that does not smell like vinegar, because I'm so tired of cleaning with vinegar and having my house smell like vinegar. So it has dish soap, hand soap, fabric cleansers, counter cleaners, all sorts of things in the household care, plus personal care, which is like your body, hair care, tanning, deodorant, skin care, lip care, those kind of things, as well as vitamins, routine vitamins. So there's just so many products that I'm excited about. I'm going to pass it over to Tisha, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about her experience.
Thanks, Kim. You already know so much for just getting started. It's crazy. I'm so excited to help you launch this business of yours. And so for those of you who don't know me, I want to introduce myself and just talk a little bit about what was really attractive to me, give you guys a little bit more information on it. And then also just talk about my first month, because I've been here for 1 month now only. So a little bit about my background. Very similar to Kim, I was with my previous company, which happens to be the same company as Kim, for the last 5 years. And I also had a successful business there. It's a traditional network marketing company. So going into something like social retail was very, very different to me. And the reason I joined the whole industry in the first place 5 years ago was probably like so many other people when getting started. And that was joining because I fell in love with the product. And all I knew at the time was that I love product and I love to share it with people. I was really unclear of the path of where it would take me, if it would just be something sort of on the side, or if it was going to be something a little bit bigger. I really doubted it was going to be something a bit bigger, but what happened was I just really fell in love with, I think, that the type of person that I was becoming from all this, because I started developing confidence in myself. I started attracting people without even trying to my business, because I just shared how, like, my excitement for it. And so that's where I became really passionate about leadership and helping other people grow. And my experience in the last 5 years has been a positive experience. And I learned so much, and it helped me really mold me into the person that I am today. And over there, I did build a team of about 250 women, discovered my passion for leadership. But in the last year and several months, I was just, like, to be completely transparent with you guys, like, I was just personally feeling a little bit burnt out and stressed, and just feeling like I wasn't sure where I was going from there. And I started hearing similar things from people on my team, the same things that I was feeling. And that hurt me so much, because as someone who is so passionate about leadership and helping people win, I did not want to see people struggle the way that I was struggling in my last several months. And it just felt like, by kind of remaining in a spot and not making, a change, that it was sort of enabling that. And I just didn't feel like I was being fulfilled the way I wanted to. Because like I said, I did come into it with a love for the product, with a love, like, I fell in love with everything. And I still do love the product. I still do love the community and everything that I was a part of there. But there was this extra, like, pull that I had to, help people win. And I felt like I couldn't accomplish that with kind of where I was at in terms of my business, in terms of where I was going. And so I wasn't even looking for another opportunity, to be honest. I was just kind of sitting there, kind of like a lost puppy. And I think what did I do? It was the first 2 weeks of January. I ended up taking a couple of weeks off to gain clarity. I thought, I need to recharge my batteries. I need to gain some clarity. And those 2 weeks, to be completely honest, were completely useless, not productive at all. And I'm like, where do I go from here? And then all of a sudden there was a sign. And I don't know if you guys believe in signs, but this was something that I felt was placed in front of me at the right place at the right time, exactly when I needed it. And it was a video about someone who left their business after 5 years. And I'm like, wow, I've been in my business for 5 years. So it really intrigued me and I wanted to read a little bit more on it. And I dug a bit deeper into that video. I reached out to this person and asked her to explain to me a little bit more about like what she's doing and what her story was. And when I talked to her, we ended up getting on a Zoom call talking for like an hour and a half. And she just really spoke to me in the way that I was feeling. And I kept saying like, yep, like that's exactly how I'm feeling. And from there, I looked deeply into it for about a week. And then as soon as I heard about the business model and the ability for average people to win there, like I was sold. And then I pretty much asked her, like, so what are the products? Because I needed to be okay with what it was. And me personally, I'm passionate about health and wellness. And the fact that there's something for everyone here really spoke to me. So what really attracted me the most, just a few things, and Kim touched on a lot of them, was the attraction marketing aspect, and it's all through code sharing. So for me, in the last several months, I was struggling with parties. Like I come from a party plan business, and it was a struggle to like incentivize people to pull different ideas out of a hat on how to convince people to book a party. And it became a lot for me. Just personally, it became a lot for me. And I felt like all the energy I was exerting, I was not being rewarded in return for that. And it was really hard because I did choose to pursue the network marketing industry full time. And if I'm choosing that, I love the product and I'm happy, but at the same time, if I'm feeling like I'm not getting that return for the investment that I'm putting in, I felt like I needed to sort of shift. So I love the attraction marketing aspect in terms that I can reach out to, or I don't have to reach out to people, and I could go online and share a daily regimen and what I'm already doing. Like a lot of the things that I saw in terms of the products when I looked at it, it's like, I'm already taking so many of these things. So why not just talk about them and share them online? And so from this day, I've only been here for a month. I have not reached out to one person in terms of products. I have not reached out to one person in terms of team building. And just a few things I want to share with you. In my first month here, I doubled my income. I rank advanced 8 times in my first month. I ranked number 2 in Canada for personal growth. And it's not just me. My team is finally winning. And I have had teammates rank advanced several times as well in their very first month, some of them in their first few weeks. And I just overall feel like a weight lifted off my shoulder. I feel less stressed. And I have just felt so much, I think, more fulfillment when I'm actually seeing the people win that put so much effort and work into their business. And that to me was the most important thing. And to thank for that, like this model of social retail is absolutely incredible. But I also think being on the fastest growing team in the company, Jerica is actually our leader, and she's going to talk to you guys a little bit here right away. And she was the one that I got started under. And we're under not only her, but the top income earner in network marketing in the world. I thought it was North America. I said that on one of my calls, and the Jerica was like, no, it's the world. And I'm like, that is insane. People actually pay him to go to his conferences. People pay him for his training, and we get that here for free. And I love how system dependent it is. I love that it's not a self-consumption model where I feel I just feel like even people coming in, they want to work the business. It's not people who let's come in for the discount and see what happens. Because at the end of the day, as Kim said, the customer is getting just as good as a discount as the social marketer is. So if you're coming in, you're really coming into work, because we have those things we could offer customers. We don't have to incentivize to, book an event and do all this stuff in order to give them a discount. We could just give them a discount. And that's through our customer loyalty rewards program. So success proven systems, I'll quickly just touch on that, is the systems that Kim talked about. When you come in, you set up on a 7-day launch plan. It is success proven. It is created by some of the most amazing people in this industry. And not only after your 7 days are you helped here, you get 120 days of free content. And it is a post every single day, a story set every single day, and a reel every single day for 120 days for free. And it's not just like, do this. It's like, here's your caption, here's the image you use, and here's how you do it, and here's where you post it. It is like hand holding, like it is everything. If coming in, whether you have social media experience or not, Like it is more than I could have ever asked for. So that's just a few things I wanted to share. So I will pass it on to Jerica now. And she's the one who, like, the video that I came across that really spoke to me and I felt was placed in my direction at the right place at the right time. So I'm excited to introduce you guys to Jerica.
Well, I feel like I could just go into how to get started because Kim, like, you smashed it out of the park, you know, way more than I was even expecting. And then of course, Tisha crushed it as well. You guys gave all the information. So it's like, what else to share? I can give you guys a little bit of history on myself. Like Tisha said, I was in my previous company for 5 years. I hit the ranks, I achieved the accolades, I did all the things that everybody aimed for, but I was doing it at the expense of my team. My team was not winning. And so hitting those accolades, I was not fulfilled. They didn't feel good to even hit them because I wanted my team to be winning. And I wasn't a leader of leaders. I was a leader of followers, and everybody was dependent on me and what I was doing. If I was gone, like, it just crumbled. And so for about the last 18 months that I was in my company, I was extremely burnt out. I was hearing it from all angles too. Everybody else was feeling the same things. A lot of things changed in our company. They went public and everyone thought it was going to be this amazing thing for the company. And really it had all negative effects. And we were all, I feel like we were being fed excitement and none of us were taking it. No one was eating it. It was too late, and so I had vented to my husband many times about the frustrations of, my business crumbling because one person stopped or anything like that. It was totally dependent on my team. And no matter how much time I put in, no matter what I incentivized my customers or my team with, it was just not sustainable. And so my husband actually, right time, right place, I guess, saw a guy speaking on a podcast. And so he looked up this guy, and it was our upline now, Justin Prince. And so he kind of stalked his social media and was like, you need to look at this guy. And I was like, no, I've been here for 5 years, albeit I'm miserable. I can't leave. I was leading all of the things, in my previous company. And so I was like, I've shared so passionately on social media, my entire life, my business, so passionately for 5 years. I'm like, I can't actually leave. It's just not happening. So he turned the video on one night when I was making dinner, and I didn't know it was this guy. I was just listening to it in the background, and I found myself just like a bobblehead, yep. Yep. And so I was like, okay, who is he? And how does he know exactly what's going on in my business? So long story short, he reached out to Justin. Justin reached out to me. We set up a Zoom to kind of go over some things. And in talking, he just asked where we were from. Turns out we live 3 blocks from each other. And so again, right place, the right time. We found ourselves at his home the next day. He spent a couple hours with us, dove in and out, on top of and under the business. And I was so in. I was like, how do I get started? But I didn't know anything about the products. And I too felt like I cannot and will not promote something that I don't use and love and believe in myself. And so we went down to his kitchen, got to try a couple things. They were delicious. I knew I wasn't going to see results after 1 dose, but I tasted them. I knew I liked the taste of them and all of that. I went home and I looked up the products, and the results that I saw people getting was mind blowing. And from where I came from, it would take hour-long workouts every day, changing all of your eating habits. And you would have to do this consistently for months and months to see results. And a lot of people don't want to give a lot of effort to see those kinds of results. So to see people getting results quickly from products, and here's kind of my take on this too. I never promote a quick fix, but I love that these products help you get little steps further and further towards your goals. And when you're achieving goals, you are more open to wanting to put in more effort, right, to achieve your goals, because you are seeing results. So that's my little spiel on that. But I saw people getting results from these, and I knew that I could sell them. I knew I loved the taste. I saw the results people were getting, and I was so in on this business model. The things that I loved about this business model were, like Kim said, the dual-sided compensation plan. I love that people are able to come into this and you can max out the compensation plan just from being a promoter of the products without ever recruiting a single team member. And I know a lot of people, they don't, one, have the confidence to recruit a team. Two, they don't want to be in that leadership position. It scares a lot of people. You don't have to do that. You can simply promote the products and max out the compensation plan. But my passion is in team building. So I love that I can dive into that as well, but I can help people with both sides. Another one was no monthly business fees. All of these resources that Tisha's talking about, you get for free because we have a one annual fee. And it's very, very low. It's like $39. And you get all the content, all the training from our upline as well as the sideline teams. We collaborate so much with so many different leaders. Here, it's not like separated. It's not the top leaders do this and you guys starting out down here on your own. It's everybody's helping each other with calls, with resources, content, all of those things you get for free. I also loved that you are able to earn monthly bonuses and there's no qualification period. Again, where I came from, it was we had quarterly bonuses, but to earn a quarterly bonus, you had to hold a certain rank and have every single person on your team who was active in specific placement for a specific 6 weeks to be able to earn a mystery bonus. It was a pool. And so you didn't know how many people were splitting that pot. You didn't know any of that. Here it's, you can set a goal, say you want to earn a $500 bonus. I can tell you exactly what you need to do. And that bonus is yours the second you hit it. So it's super, super simple, but I also loved that you can earn product credit to pay for your own products. Again, where I came from, most of my income was going back into monthly business fees and products to keep my own account active and all of my family members I had signed up to maintain my rank. Here, we don't do that. We don't have a binary structure. So you're not signing up all of your family members to try to build up your business or maintain rank. But you're also earning that product credit to get your products every month for free. What else was there?
The XM kit.
Oh, yes. So I want to go into how to get started, but on this note, and I think Kim's going to be doing her unboxing to kind of show you what she's got probably tomorrow or something since hers came today, but there's numerous ways to get started, you guys. But there's one that I recommend, and I have only had, I think, 2 people not get this kit, and they both have called back later that day to switch their pack to this one because they realized the value that they left on the table. So what it is, it's called the XM pack, and you're getting about $500 worth of products. You're also getting a free event ticket, which is about a $240 value. You're getting 500 volume points that go towards your first rank. On the team builder side, you also are earning eligibility to be able to grow your business in your first month, your first full month. So you have a little bit of time. You'd have till the end of April to earn this, but it's called the Modere experience. And what that is your choice between a iPad, Apple Watch, weekend getaway, shopping spree, or you can choose cash. I think most of us who have earned it chose cash because a lot of us did leave an income to come into this, and it's scary. We didn't know what to expect. So we kind of took that as a little cushion. But you also, there's one more thing. What am I missing with the XM?
Shopping credit.
Oh, the best one. So you guys, you also get $200 of shopping credit with this pack, and you can use it in $50 increments. For every $100 that you spend, they'll put $50 towards it. If you spend $200, they're going to put $100 towards it. You can choose when you use this and how you use it, but you get all of that in this pack. US pricing is $395. Sorry, they just changed this, so I'm trying to remember. $395 in Canadian, I think, is $500. But you get all of those products. There's multiple, this is called the XM pack, and there's multiple options. So you get to choose the XM pack that has the products that you want. We have a skincare one, we have a weight loss one, a gut health one. You can browse through those, but I again, I was with my previous company for 5 years. I was very, very vocal about it. I was very vulnerable. I was very authentic in how I shared that and what I loved about it. But in the end, I think it was Justin Prince that said this. He said, everyone says it's not about the money, but if you all of a sudden you look at your business and you have to do all the things you were doing and there was no income tied to it, would you still be there? It is about the money. You're in this for a business, and I'm just so grateful that I did take that leap into doing something new, regardless of what anybody thought, because of how passionately I shared before. I have continued to share just as passionately about this, and now I can actually share my team's success because it's not me being a leader of followers. I am building this team of leaders, and I did disappear this past month due to a death in my family, and guess what? My business didn't crumble. I have incredible leaders on my team who all linked arms with each other and helped each other. And like Tisha was saying, the system's in place. You don't need somebody to hold your hand to do this. Nobody held my hand when I came in. And we are now the fastest growing team in the company. And we've been here a year. The systems in place literally help anybody, regardless of their experience, to be successful here. So I hope that you guys are, jumping into our team page soon and get to experience what we have experienced, in the past year, the past month, and the past week, because I have no doubt that you guys will be just as mind blown as we have been. And I'm so excited for you guys to partner with Kim and with Tisha and myself. And I can't wait to see what you guys do.
Thank you so much, Tisha and Jerica, for both of you for speaking. I appreciate it. I wanted to add just three quick things. One thing that I don't think any of us said is that you can get paid up to twice a day, which to some people is huge. Like, you can get an order in the morning and get a paycheck. You can get an order in the afternoon and get a paycheck. You can get paid up to twice a day, which is amazing. Jerica briefly mentioned that with the XM kit, you get a conference ticket. So our conference actually starts tomorrow. So if you were to enroll today, you could get into the conference tomorrow and already start with the advanced learning of being a part of the conference. And then the other thing that just started is a trip incentive. So I actually haven't even had a chance to look at it. I know Tisha shared it earlier today, but we have trip incentives too. So that's another bonus, another perk in the business, something that you can work towards earning as well.
Kim, can I say one more thing? I
Yeah.
can't believe I forgot to even say this. Okay, and I'm going to keep this under 3 minutes. So you guys, like Kim said, we were at a conference. I'm in my hotel room right now. We kick this thing off tomorrow. But what we also have happening this weekend is a launch of our third $1 billion product. We've done it once, we've done it twice, and we are launching our third. This is actually projected to be like a $48 billion market. So this is in the women's health department. It's incredible. I think they are still through tomorrow. I think with your enrollments, you get a free month supply of this. There is a menstrual cycle or a menstrual formula and a menopause formula. So any enrollments through tomorrow still get it for free. But I can't believe I forgot to even mention that. So Trim, you guys, and all of these products were made by our CEO, sitting at her kitchen table, putting her head down and going through these. They took years to develop, and we did it with we did it with liquid collagen. We did it with our liquid trim or our trim product, and this will be our third one. And so you guys are getting in literally like before things even launch here. So had to put that out there.
Yes, it really is like the perfect time. And I'm so glad that this opportunity showed up on my radar to be able to jump in at this perfect time. So for everybody that's on the call, thank you so much for coming. I have created a group where I'm going to be sharing more information, testimonials, special promotions, et cetera, et cetera. So if you want to be a part of that, just let me know. If you have any questions about anything, any thoughts or anything that you need clarification on, just shoot me a message and let me know. I'm here to help. I'm an open book. I am happy to answer any and all questions about the business or the products. And I'm really excited to get launched and get going. I am going to be going live tomorrow to unbox and talk a little bit more about the products. And I will be sharing on a regular basis, both in my community and on my personal page. So thank you all so much for being a part of this chapter of my life and this journey. And thank you, Tisha and Jerica, for speaking to us tonight. And I hope you all have an amazing night.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.